Welcome, guys. This is the Pornverse Keynote number 6. We are March 27th of the year 2024. This will be also recorded and uploaded on YouTube because many people are going to miss it tonight. I already received some DMs this afternoon, French time, of course, of people that would not be able to attend this keynote, sadly for them, but they will be able to see the replay, essentially that we have also a visual tonight. In opposite to the AMAs, where usually we just reply the questions from the community. But today it's a bit more than that. It's like, the keynotes. The purpose of them is to make a quick recap about what has been done, but also like what is now on inside the furnace and what we're cooking for you guys. So what has been done, quickly talk about it. We had the transition to Ethereum. You remind that time in January, we had the website 2.0, switch to bigger server capacities. We had the migration from the demo to enter, new models, new partnerships, and the marketplace also that has been released just 2 days ago. We're going to talk about it, which will be the main topic, by the way, tonight, because it's like, the great thing that we've been working on for a month now. Not only for like thinking about the system to not have so much gas fees and to make it as smooth as possible. And also for the non-crypto users, how they can use the platform and all that we're gonna reply today. The first thing will be regarding the marketplace. We have now above 150 assets among 4K and 5K movies. For that, we already said many times, metaverse assets as well, with furniture, apartments, content creators that share videos and pictures. We got the return of the merch. Also, some people in private asked to like get back some hoodies, get back some accessories. Unfortunately, we don't have everything back in stock, but it will come like in the next couple of days, maybe 2 weeks maximum. And the big news also is the introducing of virtual points. So we're gonna dig in a bit all that marketplace and try to get everything as clear as possible, because also in the group of trusted holders, some people were a bit confused about the economy of Pornverse. How is everything going to work? Is that not something that would cause any deficit for the company? How are the creators earning any money and all that stuff? So first, regarding the payments, we introduced the fiat payment because we have now an internal partnership with Stripe that allows us to collect payments in Visa, MasterCard, Apple, and Google Pay. So right now, if you go on the marketplace, you have the opportunity to directly unlock a paid content with a tap and go system, which means that if you like this or that movie, or you want absolutely to get right now an explicit video of sweet benefit, you just click on the profile, you add it to the cart, you tap, and then you unlock immediately without having to create an account. You unlock immediately the content, which we thought for a long time, because first we were like, okay, all the platforms that we know around us, they ask first, like whoever you are. And even if it's the first time you want to use a platform, the landing page is a login. Like, you have the choice between login and register. That's it. You can't even know what is on the marketplace, who is on the marketplace, and how is that working. So for that, we thought it a bit differently by allowing the users not only to see what is on the marketplace, what type of content, who, and all that, but also to consume it as fast as possible. And that is now allowed with a fiat payment. If we make a quick comparison with OnlyFans, well, OnlyFans, you first have, like, you see the profile, you see that they have this or that amount of likes and engagement. But if you want to unlock anything, when you click on subscribe, you'll have to create an account. I don't say it's a bad system. Many platforms for adults are using that type of scheme. But for Pornverse, we thought about something a bit different and allowing first to see free content, or like what is on the marketplace. Tap and go, you can unlock it immediately. And if you want to save it in some kind of a library, or even like, I don't know, if you're collecting the movies, for example, then of course, like creating an account is a bit for a better experience, not only to keep the movies, but also afterwards to link it with the metaverse and have all the assets gathered together at one same place. Now we have also the introducing of the virtual points. So virtual points, like we said, one virtual point equals $1. This is really the simplest system that we can do, because if we start to have virtual points following the chart of the Pornverse, especially at the beginning where it will just up and down and like, yeah, you have then plus 60%, the next day you have minus 20, you don't know why. So we don't want to have something that is like that different. And for that, we stay on the US dollar with one virtual point, $1. The ratio would be 1.2 if you purchase the virtual points using Pornverse currency. So this is simply to encourage the use of our token, which adds another use case for the virtual points and for the token in general. Because if people will purchase only in credit card or like fiat, and I saw already some comments earlier today, where people were like, okay, well, then what's the use case of Pornverse if people can purchase in fiat? Like, there is no need. And I saw also some other marketplace. I will not say any names because I'm not here to blame anyone. Simply, I saw other marketplace, they have a token, but the payment for unlocking the content is made in stablecoins, which doesn't make any sense for me. Like, why do you have a token if afterwards people use another token to unlock the content? So we wanted to go back to the basics and have like, yes, you can use alternative payment methods, but you'll be rewarded if you use the Pornverse token. So people will like, okay, I can have the double amount of points if I use that token. What is that token? How can I get it? Because people will choose, okay, what is simple? So for example, Apple Pay, Google Pay, tap and go. But after they will think, okay, I'm spending on that platform. So maybe next time I can get the double amount of content for the same investment. And all I need to do is purchase that token. Where is that? So it's a great opportunity, right? It's a great commercial, in my opinion. The use of virtual points allows also gasless transaction, because on our previous marketplace that we had on Binance Smart Chain, even though we were on the Binance Smart Chain, the fact of minting an NFT was already increasing the fees, which wasn't like super pleasant to get. So we want to have now, I saw also Shilhawk earlier today, like a couple of hours ago, asking, and we'll get back to that question as well at the end of this presentation with the community questions. But he was asking like, okay, are we actually now unlocking NFTs? And the answer is no, because NFTs are located only and exclusively on the blockchain. Now imagine someone that doesn't have a wallet and just wants to consume on the marketplace. He doesn't want to create a wallet, for example. So will we pass on that user simply because we want NFTs? That's the first thing. And second thing, do we or won't we have gasless transactions to have more transactions on the marketplace and then more volume for a token? I think this is where the project will really earn more, is by making it as simple as possible, as smooth as possible. And if we don't have any gas, especially that we are on Ethereum, then it's, well, a win-win for everybody. And of course, we have the preparation for the watch to earn, because this is also one of the main features of 2024, where we wanted to get more engagement by rewarding people that are actively watching content inside the Pornverse. So for that, virtual points will be used and credited to the account and to reward the people that are watching. But I will detail this a bit after. Now, we have also an immersive experience that is linked to the marketplace. I forgot to say earlier, there are some explicit pictures in this keynote. So if that shocks anyone, I will cut the screenshot, but I don't think so. We are in the Porn project afterward. So anyways, immersive experience is a beta that we release on the marketplace, where you have a link and you have a new way of browsing. So you got like a virtual area. You can navigate with virtual joysticks, whether you're like on virtual reality headset or on your smartphone, whatever. And you can, it's like being in a museum. You can simply go and check different movies, to merge how it looks like. You can add it to the cart, and then you can make like really simple checkout. We, like, one user tried it. I sadly don't have the video for that, but he tried it on the Apple Vision Pro, and it actually looks sick, because you can have like this on the side somewhere pinned in your living room, for example, only you are seeing it. And after like you just navigate and you want to make the payment, you just open a meta, like the transaction next to it, and then simply you can unlock it. Well, whether it's in crypto, well, it's a bit more complicated in crypto with the Apple Vision Pro, but if you're using like simply the Apple Pay, then it's really effortless. And in development, we have the trailers. Of course, it's also a big request from the people that want to purchase in our marketplace, meaning that they want to see beforehand or get a little teasing of what will be inside. So we are working also with the studios, because for now the studios only provided us like the movies, but without any trailer beforehand. So we already talk with them, like, guys, we need a couple of trailers stuff. If that's not possible, then maybe we can do it ourselves. We're just waiting for the confirmations from their side, because obviously we cannot do something just on their matter, and because we think it's more intelligent. No, we have also contracts with them, so we need to wait for approval before releasing that feature. Now, talking about the Watch to Earn, we will have a beta release end of April, beginning of May. So this like sells a bit regarding the roadmap, and it will be only on the URLs to watch.pornverse.land. If one of you purchased a movie, you saw maybe that the domain is not enter.something, but watch.something. This is made specifically because we hosted all the videos, the heavy ones, of course, on a dedicated server, like that is really the video server, and all the rewards, virtual points, and content regarding that is on that server with the watch.pornverse.land. We have also now the immersiveness back in shape. So I saw that there's some couple of bugs, like Scott mentioned this early morning from the Tussle Holder group, that, for example, on Safari, it was kind of a problem. This was with not with the movie, sorry, with the disclaimer, but we had also some Safari problems and integrations regarding the movies as well. We're working on that. However, on other browsers, this is working fine. And this will also concern movies and creators' videos. And the point is really to collect points and redeem them for prizes. So once you got your virtual points, you can either unlock metaverse assets or items from the marketplace, can be anything, movies, like whatever. But, and this comes to the reverse part where you can swap them back to Paper's tokens. And this is where we really have the get paid to watch porn. So the most powerful slogan, and this is how we will get there. Now we will talk about the main fact, that is the Pornverse economy. So I think Pornverse economy will be, and I see also that Scott just asked a question a bit regarding this. Pay attention to this, because it will be a bit a bit complex. Even like with the team when we were in a meeting and showing that on a whiteboard, some were like, does that even work? Like, we were a bit confused. But after sorting out, and we talked about this matter for days, we have now different schemes on how to present the Pornverse economy. So as you know, we have two main ways of purchasing virtual points, which are fiat payment and peer-verse payment. The ratio is 1-to-1 if you use fiat, 1-to-2 if you use peer-verse payments. That's, you know. Virtual points are like truly the money inside Pornverse Metaverse to tip for the live shows, to purchase content, whether it's inside the Metaverse directly or on the marketplace, really to make it smooth, easy, without gas fees, transactions, or validating with MetaMask. Like, it's kind of playing a video game. I don't know, I usually take the example of Fortnite, where you don't have to put out your credit card while you're doing an action, because that is cutting a bit like the emotion, you know? So we want people to load up beforehand, and once they're inside the action, they can just tip more if they want, or purchase more if they want, unlock some content. But, however, you can also use these payment systems to purchase directly the content. So this is why we split it in two. Either you first load up, this is what we want for most of the clients, then you can do whatever you want with the virtual points without any transaction, like gasless and stuff. Or if you want just to try it out, and fun fact, we had, I will not say who, but I will say it in the Trust Holder group, but we had one competitor who was one of the first not clients, but because he just tried to make the payments. But one competitor CEO, as soon as the marketplace was released, he initiated a payment. Quite funny to see that they're so reactive to see how it works on the Pornverse. But yeah, we'll talk this with the trusted holders a bit later. Anyways, so you can unlock the content directly. So this is what we said before. If you're, for example, using Apple Pay, Google Pay, and you want absolutely that movie right now, you can do it. You don't need to first purchase virtual points and swap them and the stuff. No, you can directly purchase, unlock it, and stuff. This goes the same for the previous payment, by the way. Now, as you know, we, the team, get our part shares, call it however you want, from 4 different categories. The first one are the metaverse assets, which is 100%, of course, because we develop and build everything like ourselves. We don't have any third party for that. We have the Pornverse tax on the token. So normally it's 4% on the transactions, yes, but there is 1% rewards. So 3% for the marketing and development comes from there as well. Creator, for now, it's a 0% because we promised the creators that we won't take any royalties from the content they're selling. And the movies, we have a ratio of 80-20. So the production studio takes 80 and we take 20% on each movie we are selling. These are for the stats. So you know already, or you can think now how we are going to balance everything, because we are getting part for something, we're getting no part or no share for something else. How are we going to balance everything? So this is how it goes. We receive fiat payments, Pornverse tax, Pornverse payments, all coming from different things to one same place, which is the Pornverse treasury, collecting fiat payments, collecting the Pornverse transactions, and so on. From that point, we are going to give the share to the creators or to the studios, whatever, and we're going to take the profits in what we call a collateral. So the collateral is like, if some people are purchasing virtual points with Pornverse tokens, then we can use the surplus we have here to complete and to make for us the transaction 1-in-1. Because otherwise it will be 1 for 2, deficit, and company loses money. That's not the point. So this is why we have the collateral, and I will talk a bit more about it in the next slide. If we get any surplus of that collateral, which we will for sure, because I don't think that's, and especially for now, people will only use the Pornverse to make direct payments or to purchase virtual tokens, virtual points. For that, we'll get it in marketing and development, of course, combined with the Pornverse tax. So let's say we get $100 in apartments, $100 in pictures, $100 in movies. That is a total of $300 in the treasury. From that, we would put $100 for the creators, because this is 1-in-1, assuming the fact that pictures are coming from the creators. $80 for production, because it's 80-20 for the movies. And the rest goes in the collateral, right? So in order to boost that collateral, we are introducing a Pornverse sales tax. Watch out, because I don't want to sound too political saying this. But a 20% sales tax will be added on top for creators' content only. These are not royalties, because a creator, if he or she sells a picture for $10, we will not take 20% from that, which means that the creator will not get, I don't know, $8. But in fact, we will set ourselves the public sale price at 12%. And the creator will get then the $10, and the $2 difference will go in the collateral for what we said about the watch to earn and the virtual points. This will allow the creators to get the full sale amount. For the users, it doesn't change anything because the price will be the price. Creators will get the full sale. If they say, okay, this video is $20, we will sell it for $20. What is above, that's not their problem. So a better collateral safety, adding watch to earn, and a better engagement, because as you know, the more we are onto this watch to earn, get paid to watch porn feature, the more people will really be triggered about this. I think, and I say it many times, we have a very powerful name, Pornverse. It's really easy to remember. It can really be the top one on the Google searches, like for adult content, of course. Plus, if we get that slogan ready, get paid to watch porn. You combine both, it's just nuts. It's just huge. For me, at least, it is, because I'm really passionate about that. We have also the auto confirmation. So we have automatic confirmation with fiat payments, likewise for virtual points. However, we will have, and it's already in place, a manual verification for Pornverse payments. So you simply need to fill a quick form once you do your payment in Pornverse, and within 2 hours, the team will be able to top up your virtual points, because so many times, especially on the blockchain, we have failed transactions, or the user just sent it to the wrong address, or they say it's paid, but it's not. And right now on the backend that we are putting, it's a bit complicated to track automatically the blockchain and the validation from the blockchain. So we have to still do that manually. This is why we insist that virtual points, and this is why we put also a 50% discount, 1 for 2, are really the best way, because you do that one time, and after all that you are purchasing, it's immediate. Like you don't need to send any confirmation. You don't need to make any blockchain confirmation. If you're using Ledger, for example, you don't need to start unlocking your hard wallet and, oh, I need to make my transaction. Like, the time goes, and we want to make it fast, quick. Now, on the creator side, we have also verification before publishing. Like, I had a couple of creators coming to me like where I need to sign up to upload my content. And what I saw on other platforms is that they authorize all kind of things. And after, if a content creator is uploading something inappropriate or something like, I don't know, like you setting a crazy amount of money and there's like nothing, or there's not even a real image or something like that we couldn't even verify, it's a bit complicated. And afterwards, they won't even blame the content creator, but they will blame the platform. So this is why we are verifying each content that is published. And we have a side server where the content creators can upload their content, but we are doing the final upload on the marketplace because it's the best way to do it. Plus, it saves some time for the content creator. They just have to share some folder, or like, here is the link. Had, like, for example, Marie Skyler from a couple of days ago just said, okay, here's the Dropbox link, and then we can do the rest of the work. The payouts for the content creators will be $100 worth of Pornverse minimum for the cash out, because otherwise, if they start doing payouts for every $10, especially if we have to do the transactions manually, it will be a complete mess for the team. So for that, we do a milestone of $100. I don't think it's a crazy amount. I think it's very attainable, especially when we see all the money flowing on other social media platforms, adult-wise, crazy amount of money. So I don't think that $100 is excessive, but it covers also for Pornverse team and makes everything a bit more smooth. Now, talking quickly, very quickly, because I want to move on to the next step as well. About the metaverse, we have introduced also a player, which is quite buggy here. I don't know why they took this image. The team made the slides. But yeah, on the player now, you can just jump on the timeline you want. You can put it full screen, mini screen, VR, adjust the volume and all that stuff, because it allows a full control on the movie. Nothing new, like everybody of you knows what is a player, how it works and stuff like that. But remember, when we introduced the VR movies, you had to watch the whole movie. Like, you start playing the movie, you had to watch everything if you wanted to go to the end, which was quite annoying for a lot of people. And I can understand, especially like people that are watching porn, usually they just jump on where is like the best time frame, the best take action and enjoy themselves, right? But this was something that we couldn't do with the previous service. And this is also one of the reasons why we switched, because now we have more freedom and can add some of these kind of features. So this is a beta version. Of course, we will improve the UI, so the design of how it looks on PC and on mobile, but at least it gives you a pre-taste on the full control and is compatible with all devices. Now, we want also to work on share rooms. So as you know, in all rooms, content creators are like admins. They can share the screen, they can share some content, just drag and drop inside the metaverse, and it will be shown on the screen of the person. But we want to put also specific rooms for users, like you and I, where anyone could just drag and drop pictures. Because imagine doing this in spaces like the common hall. People will quickly abuse of that. They will start uploading any kind of images here and there, and it will be a complete mess, plus lagging, plus all kind of issues you can imagine. So it's a bit like avoiding spams with a dedicated area where we limit the amount of users, for example, 20 users maximum per room, where they can start sharing with each other following a specific topic. For example, if a room is dedicated for MILF content, then people liking MILF can just share some screens, some videos they like, or some stuff like this, completely for free, and exchange and having this forum experience that we have right now on online chats, right? Some online chats, you can just simply go in different sections, then you can talk with some guys about, I don't know, meeting the girl next door, or having some cuckold fantasy or stuff like that. This is why we have also the specific rooms, but this will come in another update. Now, talking about the marketing that, of course, a lot of people are also asking what is going on. So what didn't work, what I wanted to say first is we had the Telegram callers, we had the Twitter crypto influencers, as you know. So everything concerning the people that we pay is a totally waste of time and money. Plus, these guys are, most of them, like 99% of them, not reliable, not bringing any volume, not giving shit about the project. And this is really sad, because you hear and you see how many efforts we put in the project, and also consistently continue to work, even though times are hard and like you see so many projects pumping, but you still are lagging behind. And many times you want to say, okay, let's just fuck this, let's just stop. But you can't, because you're a committed person like I am, and I want to go to the end. Like, I want to see really users on that. I don't even directly care about the chart, because I know the chart follows the project. But I know that if we have a good product with a good amount of people on it, then the rest follows. We focus so much on the product directly. So there are new ways, which are, for example, using partners communities. So every time we announce a partner that is on the marketplace, that is putting the pictures, the videos, or even the metaverse itself, then he or she can announce it to her community, inviting people to join with them. Plus, we can do also cross evenings, cross events, where we have, like, for example, okay, let's say Sweet Berryfit special event tonight, meet her inside the metaverse. You can chat with her for free, or you can get this or that amount of her for free if you join the metaverse. All these type of ideas can be implemented. So more events, giveaways, and spread the word. But it will require, of course, better community engagement. Like you saw tonight, calling for the Pornverse Keynote number 6, big events, not many people pay attention. Like, not many people even dare to join in, because they have other things to do, because they have other products to check and stuff like that. But the community is truly, and I say it again and again, is truly a big part of everything. We can have the best products, we can have hundreds of fiat users on it. If the crypto world doesn't start to spread the word, it will be complicated for us as well. So this is why we require also your voice, not only for the product, but also regarding the events. So talking about the events, we'll have first one event that is coming in the next days about trust holders access that will be lowered to 1 million peavers, which is a unique opportunity, because, like you know, right now it's 5 millions on the website, but we want to lower it to give an easier access by this time only. 1 million peavers, so truly amazing opportunity. All you need to do afterwards is holding them, and you'll be able to stay inside the trust holder groups for that amount of tokens held. We have also, and this is exclusive, a New York Times Square event where we will have the ability to release the marketplace announcement on a giant screen, giant billboard from the New York Times Square. And this is like it is crazy, because I saw so many ads from other projects where I was myself invested in as just a holder. And right now it's our turn. So we got the opportunity from one contact of mine of getting exposed right there for a short amount of time, because getting of those billboard is quite excessive, like not excessive, but expensive. Like the longer you are, the more expensive it is. So it won't be minutes. It will really be 30, 45 seconds, so stuff like that. But it will be live streamed, and we will repost the live So this is really amazing regarding that. We're still working on like what could be the best gig regarding what we can put, because of course it's Times Square, you cannot put any nudity or explicit content, stuff like that. So we need to stay really soft. But I think we can show something interesting and put it like use it as marketing a bit everywhere. So this will be part of some Twitter events and giveaways where we will have, for example, retweet this post, I don't know, 100 times, then we can do New York Times Square event, stuff like that, just to engage more and more people around and reward them also with crazy stuff like that one. But again, it requires better community engagement. So really, we count on you guys that are listening today to also spread the word to people that were not there, to tell them, hey, the team is really working hard on that. Check it out. Check the keynotes. What do you think? They will be on the Times Square event. Here, spread the word, retweets. It's one click. This is that easy. Now, we want to introduce as well some live features. All right. So right here, we have the immersive marketplace. So I'm using a keyboard right now. This is why you don't see this and that moving. But if you're on iPad or smartphone or whatever it is, you can use the virtual joysticks. So right here, it reminds a bit of the Metaverse, except that we didn't put the full avatar regarding that, but you have the POV for that. So let's say I want this movie. Okay, I can just click on the plus button. I have the name of the movie. I can go directly on the marketplace to make the payment. So that is how easy it is. And this is one of the immersiveness that we wanted to put. Now, let me just, I would just, where is it? Sorry, I forgot where I put my slides. I'll just check. I just relaunched them because I was a full screen slideshow right here. Okay. Where is it? Sorry, guys, for the quick interruption. Just sharing screen again. Yes. Okay. So talking now about the community's questions, we had 3 main ones this afternoon. So a couple of them were already answered during the keynote, but I just want to point some points out. So we had, for example, Bobby that said about the purchase of or sales of goods, commission and cost of gas for people in the marketplace and in general. So as you know, when you transfer, not when you purchase for the first time Pverse, or when you minted like some NFTs, the cost was about $25-30, something like this, which can be quite expensive. So this is why I insist again about the virtual points that we had right before. Where was it? Oh my gosh. Yeah, the virtual points on the ratio 1:2, because you load it up one time and then you don't have to repay this gas fee of adding for virtual points. This is sadly the only thing that is. Once you have to top up for the treasury, there's this transaction fee of like $25, which is quite interesting though, because if we had NFTs and on the blockchain, then it will be every single transaction at that price. Instead, this is a one-time transaction, and then yeah, that's it. Okay, now, not a good idea showing those photos on Telegram. Scott, gotcha. Now, the question number 2 is, I had my first sale yesterday on the marketplace. This was a message from Sweet Benefit, I remember now. But how can I know if the person is in this group? Thomas, if you could help, thanks dear. So, like I replied to her in the group, you have two sides. You have the marketplace for the assets, you have the metaverse for the engagement and the communication. Those are 2 different things. People that want the action, that want to see it live, that want to talk to people, that want to share with them community-wise, this, like, it will be the metaverse, like the metaverse to be. But if you're on the go, or I don't know, you don't have a good internet right now, you can't really navigate, browse in the metaverse because it requires also some resources, but you still want to enjoy some good VR movie, or you want to just unlock some pictures from, let's say, Sweet Benefit, then you just hit the marketplace with a tap and go system, and then you unlock the content. These are like really the two different experiences. So of course you can have also the marketplace inside the metaverse, or you can have an immersive experience, but it's two different stuff. Like really the marketplace, gathering the assets and collecting them, purchasing them really easily. Metaverse for all the rest and talking about the engagement. So it will be like truly if a person is inside the metaverse already, talking to Sweet Better Fit and purchasing an asset on the marketplace in the same time, using the metaverse, then of course she knows who it is and can directly talk with the guy using the chat. But if it's a guy using the marketplace offline or only on his side without stepping inside the metaverse, then of course it's a bit more tricky. And the last question, which is from Shilhulk, here also I replied partially to it. So he asked, is the recent server migration the final one that allows you to meet all the performance and scaling demands of the developing ecosystem, or will there be another one? I see also there's another question right below, but regarding that one, for now, at least, I don't see in the next month any migration alike, but for now, the servers that we have are the final ones. So I don't exclude the possibility that in the future, maybe we would need, I don't know, to change from one server to another. But for now, there's no other migration planned. And all the domains are already migrated, all the movies, and this is why we could release the marketplace yesterday, 2 days ago, sorry. The movies are already also migrated. So everything is already set with the right IPs and everything. So for the migration, fine. Now, regarding the second point and developments on the mini games of the ecosystem, yes, we do VR mini games, like we introduced one regarding the memo, if you remember. But for that, I keep it a bit secret. I will not give any more exclusivity for this keynote. I already gave a lot, actually. But we will keep that for a special announcement and also count on the community for maximum of shares and everything, because truly this is how people can know about the product. Like despite how many ads you put, how many marketing you put, the word from one guy to another is really the most powerful one. So this is it for today's keynote. It's already 40 minutes that I'm talking. If normally I don't do it, but if any of you tonight has a question, you can just write it down right now. I will take the time to reply to it. If anything wasn't clear, especially with the Pornverse economy, something like virtual points, how was it working, or anything like that, feel free to ask right now. And if not, it was a pleasure for me to present you this keynote tonight, to remind you guys that it will be, the replay will be available on YouTube. We'll upload it probably tomorrow in the day, just let YouTube process everything. But otherwise, yeah, that's it. A couple of exciting news though, and I'm really happy to finally have also the virtual points released. This was like a heavy thing that we were talking for months now. It's long, I understand. I totally understand, especially for the people that are here since February 2022, so over 2 years now. But I think that all of you, even the last joiners, are seeing the progress, and we move step at a time, but strongly. And truly, we are really satisfied of what we are providing. Even like right now, like a couple of hours ago, Arnold, the designer, was like ready to improve the design of the marketplace and to make it look even better. That there's always something we can do better. But product-wise, we are almost like the last thing that is coming is like the metaverse linking, because we are entered on Pornverse.land, but you have only one room with the live shows, and we will make an official release when we have like all the rooms connected like it was before with a final service. So this joins the question of Shilhulk, which is like the migration is there, but it's not like completely done regarding the rooms only. We need to add also like the virtual marketplace back on it. We need to add also the sharing rooms. And once that is settled, then we have both. We have marketplace, we have the metaverse, everything is ready. All the rest is afterwards improvement, but we can attract traffic consistently. Even right now, while we will share with the partners once we announce one, by the way, the next partner content creator on the platform, on the marketplace, sorry, will be Mia Sterling, who is also internal at Pornverse. And then the next ones will be, like we will just announce them, but will be official partners from Pornverse. The progress of the project is excellent. Everything is very clear. Thank you so much, Bobby, for your comment. These are the kind of comments that we actually really like at the team. I know that you've been very supportive, guys, especially in the trusted holder groups. And like when we release so big things, because you guys see just one URL, we see like all the front end and back end that we put, all the efforts, especially with that marketplace, all the dramas, the problems, the things that were not working and lagging, and all the payment doesn't go right, and all the confirmation doesn't work and stuff like this. But yeah, the point was to release something that is completely working from A to Z, especially for the marketplace, which is the case right now. Yeah, I think most of the quick issues we fixed, for example, Zoom in the trusted holders said we needed to add like the duration, the quality of the videos, 4K, 5K, stuff like that. We added that immediately. He also made a very good feedback regarding like, you may also like for the movies. This also we changed this afternoon with the team. So really, guys, if you see something that is a bit weird, a bug, a problem, or something that your friend says, oh, this doesn't look so good, please tell us, because we're really willing to put all the efforts to offer this both simplest but most advanced product also on the market. And even if on a daily basis we're analyzing the market and what the other products are doing, we try to do something unique our way. If it pleases to our community, then it's the best. That's truly it. So yeah, guys, that's it for me for today. I see that there's no other questions. I will now cut the share screen. I thank you for your having listening to me, having asked your questions, all your feedback. It's truly amazing. We will post the next announcements, which will come, there are two announcements coming. The first one is to announce Mia Sterling joining the marketplace. The second one will be for the Twitter events that we will start regarding also the New York Times Square. And yeah, after that, we have all the rest planning, and especially the big feature coming end of April, beginning of May, Watch to Earn. I'm really excited for this, actually. It's really something that I want to see, sort of a counter, where you have your points adding up, and then you can use your points directly inside the marketplace first, unlocking some content, or even swapping after a certain amount of points. Of course, you can imagine that you require to get a certain amount back to Pornverse. So we will still calculate the ratio on how many points are required to get that amount of Pornverse, especially that this time you need to follow a value in USD dollar and then convert that in at the current price of the Pornverse. But it will be doable like we do it right now with the marketplace and the virtual points. A lot of news, guys. And hopefully this Pornverse keynote number 6 was pleasant to hear for you. Hope you had a great time, and I wish you a wonderful day or evening wherever you are. Stay safe, and chat with you in the chat or in the metaverse if you're there. Cheers, guys. Thanks for having listened, and see you soon.